Welcome to the bad boy pod, talking bad boy bards, make a good girl nuts with the bad boy swag. Having conversations that a bad boy man, sit down, relax, kick back, have a blast, enjoy the bad boy pod, brought to you by Lady Parts.
I feel great. I feel like perfect.
So good.
Beep, beep, beep.
Oh, do I have the right mic? Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
This has the Swiss hole in it.
Yeah, mine is a bit of a Swiss-a-doodle dandy.
I like it.
Do you know anyone who's Swiss?
No.
Great.
I thought for a real second. I was like, nope, not one.
There's a man.
Oh, my.
Who, his name is Urs. I'm sharing so much information about this individual. Okay, so he's sort of like a neighborhood handyman in Yonkers. And he
okay.
helps,
I was like, here?
He helps my mom out. He sort of walks all the dogs in the neighborhood.
Swiss Miss though?
Swiss Miss.
Wow.
And he'll do airport rides and
what?
He does various
people just pay him or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's basically like a full
Is he
service.
the Shabbos Goy of the neighborhood?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
But
I
he's
feel great. I feel like
he's a
perfect.
Swiss Miss.
Interesting.
Nice guy.
Okay.
Very Yonkers.
Very Yonkers.
He has like a thick Yonkers accent.
What is a Yonkers accent?
It's sort of like a New York accent, but a little schlubbier.
Schlubbier.
Schlubbier New York accent. My name is Diane.
My name is Diane, and listen, if it's not schlubby, don't put it in my mouth.
Oh, okay.
That's what she says about accents.
I do think sometimes I'm like Urs and my mom.
Oh.
It's,
hot cup?
It's a bit of a hot cup.
That would be cute.
Hot cup of Joe, if you ask me.
Would you call him Dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put his phone number when we're sliding
Okay,
around.
perfect. We'll figure it out.
We'll
We'll get to the
him.
bottom of it.
Text him on the pod.
I bet he's entirely married.
He
And just
could be secret
completely
married.
happy.
My mom always gives him leftover food.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah, they have a weird relationship, I gotta say. One time I called her, she FaceTimed me from the car.
Sorry, just getting out of the show.
She was like,
That
sorry,
he was walking behind.
just showering with Urs.
No.
She was in the car with him. He was driving her to the airport.
Oh.
And she was FaceTiming me.
And they were holding hands.
And they were fucking. And he was like, tell your mom she looks beautiful. Doesn't she look beautiful?
Oh my God.
And I was like,
Sir.
Mom, you look beautiful. It was weird. It was so weird.
You let him
bully me.
Bully you into calling your mom hot? What is going on?
I know. Like, it really, only a Swiss man could bully me into complimenting my mother.
True. They're too nice.
So that's my experience with Swiss people.
I was not about to guess all that.
I know.
My Swiss relation.
Yeah.
The only place we ever went for little outings was Swiss Chalet.
Oh,
my dad
take it to
has
the
coupons
limits.
for it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I sing in my head, but it's
Yeah.
totally. I'll put the jingle. Wow, we're still in the testicle, but I'll
fine.
put that jingle in the Slimer. I really will.
We've definitely talked about that jingle before.
Listen, they sell nothing but rotisserie chicken.
At Swiss Chalet?
Yes,
I thought it was a ski resort.
right? But it's really like a rotisserie chicken place, and it's like mid-priced rotisserie chicks.
Wait, is it like Boston Market?
I don't know what that is. I mean, I've seen them, but I don't know what's inside.
Like you could get chicken and like a side of mashed potatoes and maybe a cornbread.
Kind of like that, yeah. But it's more like
It's a restaurant.
I have no idea why it's called Swiss Chalet necessarily.
It's a restaurant or a
Resto. It's like a sit down.
Oh,
It's like you can get like the quarter. That's the famous thing. It's like the quarter chicken dinner.
yeah, quarter chicken dinner, and you can get like green beans.
Sure.
Yeah,
it's
why
usually
not?
like a Caesar salad
Okay.
and a side of fries or your hot potato and your quarter chicken, darker light.
Darker light or mixed.
What do you go for?
I don't eat meat.
Oh fuck!
But
What did
I
you
think,
go for?
I think I'd probably go for mixed.
Wow, I
like,
can't believe I asked you that.
so embarrassing for you. I was so judgmental when I was like, I don't eat meat. I hate myself. Anyway, so true. Is Kevin really loud for you today?
Kind of, but I thought my hearing was just good. It's like no nicotine Julia. My hearing is amazing.
I was going to say that. What was I saying?
And it's good. We were talking about chicken dinners. Oh, I was like,
I
what
think
do you
I would
like?
have gone for mixed.
Oh,
Because I agree that dark meat probably tastes better.
it does.
It just does. But there's something about, light meat with a side.
I wish that when I was 12, I had the guts to ask for a mixed.
Yeah, I feel like kids don't like dark meat for some reason.
I mean, it scares them. It's like, I just want to see the flaky white chicken.
Yeah, I just want a dry breast.
I just want the dry, shitty little breast.
Look, but I have 2 dry breasts right here.
Listen,
I
I'm
gotta
full
moisturize.
full of tits, and they're
my
definitely
God.
dry.
Okay, I think we could end the testicle. That was a throbber.
Wow.
You tell me what to do, and I'm going to listen.
Definitely. We're back in.
Would you say I'm an early childhood educator? Is that what you call them down here? I don't know. We were watching the Canadian news from now on.
Really?
I mean, I'll watch spurts of American news, but then I'll check in CBC every 3:00 now.
American local news is pretty special.
Oh boy, it's fun.
During the big Speaker of the House debacle, we watched a decent amount of cable news, I'm ashamed to say.
Unfortunately, like why? Like, sir,
Yeah.
go home.
I know, but then he won.
I know, it's fucking annoying.
It was one of the most pathetic things I've ever watched. My name is Diane. Diane was...
And she's seen some fucked up things.
She certainly
She's
has.
been through some shit.
My name is Julia Davidovich, and Steve Kornacki.
Oh.
You know who he is?
BFF.
Okay, yeah, you're BFFs.
And yeah, listen, best friend. Do your thing, buddy. Everyone
your
loves
thing.
your little thing.
Everyone
He was
loves
very in for a while, and then he disappeared, and now he's back.
But he'll be back.
He'll be back.
Every election, he comes back
Ugh.
with Avengerama.
And my name is Zoe Clar, and I'm here with Avengerama.
Here
I've
with
never
Avengerama.
left.
I've never left. Shall we tell the Diane's Virgin? Should we tell Diane's Virgins that we have expanded to a different location?
Oh my god! Oh wow, we're gonna have Fran Cam footage.
Fran Cam footage.
And Fran's here. This is Fran's first pod too.
Fran's first pod.
He's asleep. He's
everyone
like
greet
we're
Fran.
waving at the camera, even though I don't know if I'm gonna find this at all. It's probably gonna be the longest clip ever on the pet cam.
Oh, because we're moving all over the place.
I mean, it's like I don't know. Yeah, because we're sitting right in front of it. I don't know how. It's been forever since I got Fran Cam footage. So we'll see.
Know. Real fans remember the Fran Cam.
I mean, for a sec it was Boys Cam, and now it's back to Fran Cam. So,
well, okay, way to bring down the mood.
Sorry, everyone, but yeah, Fran's having a pukerama, so we're here.
Yeah, Fran's been puking, so I came here to watch it happen.
Hell yeah! But he hasn't even puked yet, which is like great
So-
for me, but
so
unfortunate
bummed.
for Zoe. Yeah.
I really wish I could have seen it.
She was just like, ugh. I mean, on erring on the side of caution, I'll come there and watch him puke, but
Yeah.
it'd be funner if we were there together.
And I saw your neighbor's baby, and I said it looked grumpy, and I will think about that until the day I die as an embarrassing thing I said.
Holes. Zoe out here messing up with babies.
I was like, why would I say that?
Follow my wife on Instagram. Please.
I just
please.
call my baby grumpy.
It's just like, no offense, show me an ungrumpy baby. I was probably the grumpiest. Ugh, listen.
no, but it had a grumpy face, and that's what
Maybe
I said.
It's just shit. Maybe it just shit.
No, I
Never
said
think of
it,
that, Zoe.
and the mom was like, "Yeah, it has resting bitch face." So I was like, "I can't feel that
Wait,
bad."
the mom literally said that?
Yeah,
Oh my god, you talked to them? I didn't even notice.
yeah.
That's hilarious.
We talked, we
I'm
fucked.
so
It was a
glad.
whole thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm so glad it's weird.
They
Zoe
invited
does
me to-
actually know my neighbors.
I do. They invited me to be a third in their marriage, and I was like,
Oh.
you know what? I'll give it some thought.
Listen, yeah, new
Yeah.
year, new relation.
New year, new throuple.
Just pop in. Maybe just like a double.
A double
I don't know,
double.
2 relationships becoming one.
Oh,
One, bring Jared along.
stunning. Okay, you really were struggling with Kevin.
You
for a second.
cannot edit that out.
What,
you
the-
cannot edit how long it took
the
me to find
weird
that drop
break?
there. And me probably going,
I
little bit.
do edit out a lot of breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone. Like, if any one of them have real comedic umph, I'll
Je
leave
ne
that
sais
break
quoi.
in there hard.
It's true. Leave a hard break in there.
Hard break.
Fran.
Yes, he's cute.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's move on to our bad boy on the block of the week.
And it's good.
Okay. Who's your bad boy on the block?
I would say the flooding.
Mine is also the flooding.
Oh my god, did you flood?
I flood.
Oh, wait. So you didn't catch it in time? Or it just like...
No, in my closet.
Oh my god, I forgot the
Yeah,
closet.
but you tell your flooding and then I'll tell my flooding.
Oh, fuck. I forgot it actually. Wait, so it wasn't whatever. You'll tell me in a second. Yeah, so I don't know. I totally forgot. We're like, it's like 2 steps down.
Yeah, you are sort of
It's so silly.
down a slope.
So weird for rain. I mean, like, it was like fully a little stream going through the back. like through the entire apartment, like to the back.
It came through here.
I mean, through the lobby.
Oh, but it
And
didn't
it
get
was
inside.
filling the lobby.
It didn't get inside because those windows are pretty close to the ground.
Well, yeah, they are. And like I heard like the chunkiest dripping outside, and I was like, I'm gonna put a bucket there. I just don't like the way that's dripping. And I was like, and maybe I'll just collect some rainwater for my plants or whatever.
Oh, cute,
I'm gonna
cute,
be cool.
cute.
So then I did that, and then well, I was like walking to put the bucket out, and I like walked into an inch of water out in the lobby, and it was like, oh dear.
Oh, that's why the towels are there?
Yeah, that's actually heat. Because there's a huge gap. Like, it's just not...
Because
don't kill me. There's a huge gap up under my door.
Julia has a bunch of towels in front of her front door, and it's like, that's sort of what I did in college when I was smoking weed in there. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm doing.
I was like, you guys don't need to hide that you're smoking weed. You're adults.
Well, it started with one, and then I brought in a second one when the flooding started. Because I was like, maybe I'll just...
I mean, whatever
put
works.
two. But now it's just because, like, the fucking gas got so expensive, so I'm trying to keep all the heat inside.
Keep the heat inside.
And I'm one of those weird little squirrels that does that.
Oh, yeah. How
Seals
did
off.
the squirrels hit the rain?
They really hated the rain.
I saw a photo of a pregnant squirrel.
Oh.
I don't know why I saw it.
I guess we'll put it in the Slimer.
Sure.
If you can find it.
Medium cute.
What was, I mean, what's
The context was
here?
like a TikTok that was like, look at these animals when they're pregnant. And it was a beluga whale.
Oh my God, you probably watched this too long. Now that's all you're going to get.
You're so
You're
right.
going to get beluga whale pregnancies.
The TikTok
and births.
algorithm is strong. You watch one video about pregnant beluga whales, and it's all you're going to see until you die.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, wow.
What's your favorite type of whale? Sperm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Honestly, sperms are cool.
Jizz whale.
Jizz whale's cool. Blue whale, cool.
They're all so big.
I mean, they're all just impressive. I don't think I have a favorite. I've never thought about it. I'm not going to lie and say I've thought about this.
I mean, whales are a cool animal.
They just are. They're just so massive. I've never had the want, let's say, to like go whale watching. No, I've just never wanted to.
You've
do
never
that.
had the distinct honor of seeing a whale breach the surface?
It's like I would love to see that, but I also don't want to.
Sure. They're horrifyingly large, even though they don't.
I just like kind of feel like it'll tip over my boat.
I mean, orcas, scary.
Oh, orcas. That's a beautiful
Tilikum's
one,
dick,
though.
scary.
Oh, Tilikum's dick. Bigger than a human, I bet.
Oh, so big.
I guess maybe I'll find out how big, because I'm like, listen,
Mm-hmm.
real SeaWorld heads know. Maybe not real blackfish heads know.
Real blackfish heads know.
You see Tilikum's dick in the dock, and it's horrifying.
Very true. And I would
I
say we
feel
mention
great.
it on the
I
pod
feel like
once a quarter.
Once a quarter.
Once a quarter.
Necessarily, yeah.
So, yeah, my closet, the tiniest little hole,
Oh, God.
turned into the biggest little flood that could.
How does that happen?
I don't know,
So
but
wait, this was the one in the laundry room?
no, it's in my
Oh,
closet.
so your closet.
Closet.
So then what
So-
was happening above it?
For the listeners of the pod, don't kill me, but where I live now was a converted duplex.
Yummy.
And my closet is technically the entryway to a duplex, or the back door. It's sort of like a mudroom.
Yeah.
Which I mean, still you don't want a hole in the ceiling, but I'm
Certainly
just
not.
filling in the gaps here.
I mean,
And there's a tiny hole in the ceiling, and we'll put a photo in Wilmer Sliderama. And when we've got our humongo rain, I didn't even notice at first that it had leaked.
at all? Wow.
No, I just like walked through, did my morning thing, and then I went in there and started to get ready, and I realized all of my clothes that were hanging up were wet. All my shoes, I had to like rearrange my closet.
God.
Luckily, I had that clothing rack for genuinely no reason for 5 years, just like taking up an incredible amount of space.
So useful.
But I'm so glad I did. So glad I decided to hoard that instead of getting rid of it like I should have.
Listen, love being like, I at any moment can be like a full-blown hoarder.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I just love being on the cusp of it constantly.
I agree. We're both
know what I mean?
we're both hoarder cusps.
We have hoarder
Cusparama?
cusparinos. Yeah.
Oh, hoarder tendencies in some ways, but
For sure.
I'm glad that I kept this perfectly good clothing rack, because otherwise I don't know what I would do.
Listen, sometimes you just find items like that and you're like, listen, so glad you're here. I needed you at this moment.
And I put a bucket under that big old hole, And just let it fill up and fill up and fill up. And, you know, today is today and tomorrow's tomorrow. And yesterday it rained and the bucket filled up again. And then tomorrow it's going to rain and the bucket will fill up again. And
We'll put a picture of the bucket in the Slimer. I'll put a picture of my door with its plastic on it.
okay, yeah, we'll definitely
Don't
put a
kill
picture
us.
of our leakage in the Slimer.
Ooh, leakage.
In a way,
Best term.
my bucket is a depends for
right.
the atmosphere.
You're right. It's scary, rain.
It is. It is. It was not normal.
Yeah, and I mean, we're like more rain happens in the world. Listen, they're just like, listen, we live in wetness. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
I
leak
mean, atmospheric
constantly. Atmospheric river, but like here, we are not built for it, my friend.
No, we are certainly
just
not. Great. Any other bad boys?
They may pop out. I forget.
Yeah, I don't really have any.
The Vommies are attacking my son, but
Who
other
is?
than
Oh,
the
the Vommies. Yeah, the Vommies
other
are
than
certainly
that, I'm
attacking your son.
perfectly wonderful.
Yeah, but he's a sweet little guy.
But also, it's going to be such a wet February.
Is it going to be wet again?
It's going to be wet again.
Wet again, jiggity jig.
Jiggity jig. Actually, like wet February. A thing I just said.
Yeah.
Doesn't exist.
Okay.
But like it's supposed to be our wettest month.
Really? Wetter
Yeah.
than the past week?
Yeah, I mean, like traditionally, February is supposed to be
traditionally.
wettest.
The thing is, like, standard LA rain is fine.
Standard.
Does
LA
everyone
rain.
love when we talk about the rain?
Oh, probably not. They're just like, we get rain here 4 days a week. We
Yeah,
do
they're
not
probably
care.
so annoyed by people in Los Angeles talking about rain like they've never
But it's
seen
like people in Texas who had, you know, a really shitty time not having heat.
Yeah, remember
during
the
snow
cold front?
storms. Listen, we're dying. I almost drowned.
Julia almost drowned simply by sitting on her couch.
Yeah.
No, but there were some.
Sorry, I'm a baby.
I mean, if we were in a real flood, would you canoe down the 101 with me?
Oh, yeah. I think that would be fun for us.
Yeah, let's
I don't
go
think I would get
kayaking.
seasick in a kayak. I've never gotten seasick in a kayak. But like a tiny boat on the open water.
I mean, how
Not my
often
fave.
are you kayaking in rough waters?
Oof, listen, literally never.
Literally
gotta
never.
say.
It's always quite smooth.
But it would be fun in a flood.
Okay, yeah.
Because it
I
would be
mean,
very smooth going down. I bet people could do that in Long Beach.
Let's
Long Beach got it bad.
Long Beach got it bad.
Whew.
Like mid Central California got it bad. It was
Bad.
a rough little month-a-rama for us.
Oh, we had our very
Someone's
beautiful.
taking a picture of the front of your place.
People do that. I
I
don't
wonder
get it.
why.
They're just like, this is where I want to live.
Maybe it's where he wants to live.
I'm just like, is that where that slut lives?
I mean, do you really
Julia
want a man
Davidovich?
with a beanie moving in?
No, we've got enough of those here.
Yeah, I mean, Los Feliz is, don't murder Julia,
Chock full of
is
them.
chock full of beanies. Bad boy Los Feliz, because like finding a place to eat here was a fucking, well, no.
Well, listen, highest concentration of divorcees.
Oh.
Wait, was it? Oh, fuck. No, I think it's widows, female widows,
Oh.
and male singles or
Oh.
divorcees. I forget which one. Email Diane.
Email
I'll put on the
Diane.
Slimer,
Okay.
whichever one it happens to be.
Here's my feeling about it. Beautiful neighborhood.
Yeah,
Supremely walkable.
love it.
However,
Love the walkability though.
I was so fucking hungry on the way here. And all I wanted to do was stop at a place, go grab a bite, and, you know, whatever. And every place had a humongo line and no parking.
Ugh.
And
No, yeah.
prime run into someone you borderline know territory
Oh,
here.
it really is.
And that's even scarier.
It's terrifying. They could be anywhere. And like the thing is, a lot of things are closed on Sunday too on Hillhurst. And you're like, why? Do we love God this much?
So I got a perfectly adequate vegan eggplant parm.
Okay. And you had to go all the way to Hollywood to do it, but
I did.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It happens. It
It's
happens
like-
to the best of us.
Yeah, it has to happen either like in between or yeah.
At least no one I knew was in there.
That could have been terrifying.
Well, no one was in there. Everyone was avoiding it.
which is why you were so suspicious.
I was really
but
suspicious.
you
but then
had
it
a borderline good.
it had like a 4.7 on Yelp. Out
That
of
just
8.
makes me feel like people are being like they're like, listen, friends of the restaurant, can you please review my restaurant?
But no, I had like 830 reviews.
830.
Something like
I want
that.
to feel. I want to read the ones that were not recommended. Those are my favorite. They're so kooky.
The thing is, it's a vegan pizza place, and the reviews are like, this is the best vegan pizza place. So I'm like, okay, fine.
Oh, Mamma Mia!
Mamma mia. If you're a vegan, like, I get it.
We have a lot of pizza in this neighborhood. I gotta say.
Yeah, well, I tried to stop at some non-vegan places, and it was just a no from me, dog.
You know what? I think they're doing Little Dom's is I think it's like a what year anniversary, like 25 year anniversary thing.
Oh,
So they're
wow.
having cheaper meals cheaper meals. Nice little menu.
Bon appetito.
Oh yeah, I kind of want to get something like from there tonight.
You
That'd be
should.
nice.
There was a line.
Did I get dinner last? Did I make dinner?
And
last
the
night?
little
Yeah.
and the little Dom's Deli wasn't open.
Oh. Oh, you know what? Oh, well, I don't know if they have a veggie sandwich there because it's McCall's.
Oh,
But
they
have
probably
really
do.
good sandos there.
They probably do. Whatever. The sandwich was fine. I actually didn't really see any bad boy updates. Is that
wait,
weird?
I think I sent you one through Twitter, but it was just like kind of funny.
Oh no, Brad Pitt's kid.
Oh yeah, maybe that wasn't very funny. That was just kind of a rando. I mean, not random because it's like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, it was because at the Golden Globes, everyone was like, "Oh my God, Brad Pitt!" I think.
I didn't even hear about that. I don't know shit about shit when it comes.
Did
to
you watch the Golden Globes?
No.
I watched them.
Was there a Fiji girl there?
No Fiji girl, your best friend. No, but Gerard Carmichael was the host. And when he was introduced, some actors from Top Gun were making
I don't think I've even seen the first Top Gun.
Me neither, but everyone loved Top Gun Maverick. Anyway,
They were you know what? The soundtrack makes me laugh.
Okay, perfect. They were presenting an award. Wow, I wonder if it's embarrassing to be recording a podcast in front of this window.
They're probably just like,
They're probably like, wow, two iconic individuals.
I hope passes.
Oh, I really hope passes and I can give him a big ol' no, but he made a joke as he was introducing them because, you know, Tom Cruise, Top Gun, he was holding a bunch of Golden Globes and he said something like, let's exchange these for Shelley Miscavige or something like that. And,
Sheesh.
and like, where's Shelley Miscavige type of thing.
Wow,
Nay,
that's
a
funny.
single laugh.
Really?
Like, it
I would
really-
have lost it.
I really sucked the air out of the room. But then later online, everyone loved it, obviously.
Damn, I did not see that at all.
No.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and Leah Remini was like, yeah, where is Shelley Miscavige? And I'm like, Leah, she's dead. You know that.
Leah, I'm sorry to say your friend is
Your
dead.
friend is dead. Come on.
Oh.
Where's the corpse? That's another
That's
question.
another question. They would definitely burn it up, though, if we...
Yeah,
I
they
guess.
they
I'm
definitely
sure.
got rid of the evidence.
There's definitely some kind of Scientology crematorium, gotta
Oh,
say. I mean,
yeah.
I hate to say it, but...
Gold Base is
Welcome to
probably
a
a
new episode of The Clown Show.
Gold Base is probably a crematorium. Let's be real.
Oh,
Oh.
yes. Oh, if the Nazis could have crematoriums just anywhere,
Anywhere.
any goddamn building's a crematorium when you're a Nazi.
Oh, beautiful sentence.
Sorry I said that. What a bummer.
It's fine. Look, we're all living in this world. Okay, let's move on to our bad boys. What
Oh, yeah.
of the
Well,
week?
this is a new thing for us. New location for the day.
New location,
New format
sort of.
to try.
Well, because
I
I,
mean,
feel
this
like they're two
They
pieces.
splooged at once. They were like,
A double splooge.
what's it called? Oh, mutual masturbation. This was like a mutual masturbation of a story to come out.
True, and it was like two alt comedy bros.
So it's just like
Classic.
with some alt comedy bros,
Please,
sometimes it's like, are you a socialist or are you a libertarian?
it's really they're always cusping.
I'm just like, what's your deal,
They're
bro?
always cusping.
I don't
So
know.
we'll start with a Mr. I guess interview your white supremacist.
Yes.
He is Andrew Callaghan of All Gas No Brakes,
All Gas
Channel
No
5,
Brakes.
whatever.
A show that I've seen a handful of times. Never like consistently,
Yeah.
but I used to think it was funny, certainly.
Yeah, he recently had a documentary come out on HBO called This Place Rules.
And like Donkey, maybe take this out. Kind of wish I had saw it before all this, just to
Okay.
fucking see it. Because
I
I'm
watched
curious. You did.
I watched it. I did not like it.
Okay.
It was basically just like a long version of his shows. Like he interviewed people who were like he basically was interviewing people leading up to January 6th.
Got it.
And
In a way where it's like he wants to feel a little. I mean, like I get it. Fucking Republicans are weird. Far right people are weird. We want to hear them say those little sound bites, but like,
right. I didn't learn anything. It was like his whole thing was like, this is my perspective on why and how January 6th happened and the events leading up to it as I saw it.
okay.
I sort of like I really didn't like it.
No,
I didn't learn
Interesting.
anything new. I was like, this could have been a YouTube video. It wasn't like a change in format from what he normally does, and it just didn't do it for me, honestly. Like, none of the interviews were funny.
Ouch. Yeah.
So anyway.
No, that's good though. I mean, it's good. It's good to hear because I don't know. I'm glad that he's not actually funny.
Right. Like, if the documentary was good and I was like, wow, what an amazing groundbreaking doc, maybe I would have felt different. But I didn't.
No, I mean, I guess we would never feel different about literally his crimes, but it's just, I don't know. I'm so sick of male comedians. I don't know.
They're disgusting.
Is that annoying?
No, it's true. So he has been accused of sexual misconduct by multiple women who have shared stories on various social media platforms. Most of them about him pressuring them or coercing them into having sex with him, usually involving alcohol. And I would say, like, coercing someone into sex is rape.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
Just because the person eventually agreed to it doesn't mean you didn't coerce them.
And the stories were all like,
I'm sure there's someone
no.
out there. I'm sure it's him, that thinks splitting hairs by, but it exists. You don't have to pressure anybody. If you're pressuring someone, it's obviously not going well.
Right. And a lot of the stories were like, they originally said no, and he kind of kept asking and kept asking and kept asking and was like touching them, and they were like no, and then eventually they just gave in. And I feel like a lot of women, well, I'll just speak for myself. I definitely have had experiences where it's just like, it's so much easier just to do this than to like deal with talking and like saying no. And it's like, it's sort of scarier to be in a situation where you keep saying no and they keep pushing you rather than to just give in and let it happen. And that's so fucked up.
Which is so fucked up. But that is kind of the thing people have said forever because it's true. Sometimes it is less scary to do the deed than to actually say no and face consequences in what you think may be the consequence. And if that's, if anyone else, it's just, I think that's just the reality for a lot of people. Not just women, but, mostly women, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not... It's not easy to say no to dudes like that. It's scary. Like, it's a scary situation to be, like, alone with someone and have them be perpetually asking you. You know what I mean?
It's especially if you're alone. What could they fucking do to you?
Alone. So, of course, this fucking curly-haired freak... Sorry.
We can say that. We have curly hair.
Yeah, you're right. He released a statement through his legal representation saying he neither confirmed nor denied the allegations. Instead, he introduced a possible financial angle, implying that the accusers may be coming forward for monetary gain.
Okay, bitch. And why wouldn't they deserve it?
True.
If that happened to them.
True.
I mean,
also, I don't think it's really about that. Everyone's just like, this man is getting opportunity after opportunity, and I'm seeing this fucking pervert who...
It is so infuriating. Can you imagine?
And I'm just seeing this fucking pervert who, like, pressured me into giving him a blowy, getting all of this attention. Did you see your boy Tim Heidecker was like... released a statement that was like, we do not stand for this, because absolutely produced it.
Oh, dear. Oh.
Yeah, they were a production company on it.
Good,
Yeah.
I mean, whatever anyone's going to say about statements and people saying something, you have to say something when something happens.
Yeah, and he did, and he was kind of like, I don't agree,
Because people come after you, and it's just like, why would I ever agree to this? But I guess I have to come out and say, I don't agree.
One
we
woman
don't stand
said,
for this, but you do have to fire the man.
Fire the man.
Just say,
don't
I'm
give
gonna
him
fire
another
them.
documentary that sucks.
Yeah. I mean, just quell people's fears that they're going to hear from this person ever again on your platform, I guess, is just what people want to hear.
The thing is, with people like Andrew Callaghan and the next individual we're talking about, they're so libertarian adjacent that this guy is going to keep making YouTube videos, keep getting money from it. Like, he's not going anywhere. But if he can not get an HBO documentary again, that'd be a win.
That'd be a win. Yeah. I mean, some people just don't have any shame at all. I mean, have a little shame, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah. One person actually, and if I'm wrong, I'll take this out. But I read that one person sent him a text message that was like, I see that you have an HBO documentary. How about you reimburse me for all the therapy I've had to have because of what you did to me.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that's why he said the financial
that
thing.
must be why.
But
I
I'm
mean,
like,
you're
she
scared of
reached
that?
out to you directly for it.
She literally could have done so much worse.
Exactly.
I mean, all she did was literally ask you to pay reparations for her actual
For the trauma she dealt
trauma.
with.
Like,
Yeah.
why? Why ignore that?
Because he doesn't fucking care.
Idiot. I mean,
Because he's
just so
probably
dumb.
like, oh, I'm famous. They wanted to fuck me, you know?
Oh, please.
He also...
The arrogance of some people, though.
There was one woman who he invited to the Golden Gopher in LA.
Oh,
Such
okay.
a
So
perverted
you want to go in
little bar.
like the skinniest bar in the world?
The most narrow bar I've ever seen.
I can't. Do
And-
you want to go catch lung cancer?
Seriously.
My favorite bar to get secondhand.
Secondhand cancer.
Firsthand. It's like eating an ashtray in there. I love it.
Delicious. So that's Andrew Callaghan. I mean, again, unsurprising.
Yeah, unsurprised. It's like
He was born in
Whatever.
1997.
very
Neighbor?
surprising to me. No, I'm looking at this hummingbird that has like stopped for a moment. to
Delicious.
Do you see it? I never get to see a hummingbird just stopped.
Well, my name is Diane.
Just taking in the scenery. My name is Diane.
Yeah.
For sure. Cute. Sorry, I'm still
Diane's
staring
favorite
at this
bird?
Hummer. Oh, I would think, something jazzy for sure. Something like toucan. She has fun with it. Yeah. She's like, I want to be in the tropics right now.
She'd probably be
It's
like
5 o'clock somewhere. Where's my
she'd probably be
toucan?
like blue-footed booby,
Oh my
but it's really a toucan.
She would definitely say that first, though. She would say anything with tit in it.
Anything involving tits.
She's a jokester.
Oh, so much. You know who Diane is? She's the type that would have a themed kitchen. You know, people who are like obsessed with cows and they have like a
my
cow
God.
tea towel. And, do you know someone like that?
No, but I
Oh.
can see it.
Yeah.
I definitely
Or like
see it.
strawberries. I don't know. Like
If
people,
pushed to the point, I could be that person. That's
you
the
could
problem.
be. You kind of almost have so many ceramic cats.
It's like when pushed to my limit, I could really just I could wallpaper a printer, which I have done, and I will put in the Slimer.
Okay.
But you shouldn't do that.
No. Okay, let's move on to our second bad boy of the week. The thing is, with Andrew Callaghan, I wasn't surprised. None of this ever surprises me.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't surprised, but I was kind of like, oh, random. This one, not random, not surprising. Completely.
I mean, it's like people say, you know, don't hate on the show even if you hate it, because whatever. And it's like sometimes you just see some of that person come through the show and it
You
makes
totally
you fucking
do.
hate the show.
You
Sorry.
totally do.
Sorry.
So whatever. He's a Mr., I guess. Fucking. Your girl.
Ugh, he's really a pickle your gal. It's like
Was that a good impression?
I love pickles, and that
Oh.
show made me hate pickles.
Wow.
Really. I will not stop eating pickles.
No, I mean,
but
I don't think these allegations should make you stop eating pickles.
You know what I'm going to have after this? Sorry to interject. I'm going to have a piece of early good boy pumpernickel bread.
Pumper pickle bread.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
And feta.
Ooh,
It's going to be so good.
interesting.
I'm just thinking
little
about it.
snack.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking of briny things now that we said pickle.
So
So I guess I'm not turned off by pickles at all. I'm sorry.
I'm fine with pickles.
Pickles are great. I just don't like, I mean, sweet pickles, I'll eat it.
No,
It's just, why is it there? I would prefer a dill.
I don't like pickles. Need to be crunchy. Like when the pickle gets a little soft.
The pickle gets a little
My name
soft.
is Diane.
Could not be more. Come on.
When you love somebody, you want to defend them.
These two guys are making my pickle soft. I'll be honest.
It's true.
Anyway, it's Justin Roiland, the co-creator of Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah. We didn't even introduce him
No,
yet.
it's fine.
Oh, got it.
So he is facing felony domestic violence charges. He was charged with domestic battery, with corporal injury, which I had to look up,
Wait, what does that mean?
and false imprisonment in May 2020 after an incident with a woman he was dating. Corporal injury makes the offense more serious than simple domestic battery.
That's really scary.
It is. It is. And a reporter named Jordan, sorry if I fuck up your name, Jordan. Not that she's listening. Crucchiola.
I think she's listening.
Okay. Tweeted, investigative reports have been in the works about Justin Roiland for years, stemming from alleged abuse. I'm glad something has finally been able to break through about a man who has been rich enough to evade accountability for a long time. So that gives me the sense that there will be more allegations coming out against him.
It sounds like there may be, yeah.
That's sort of, I mean, if she says investigative reports have been in the works for years.
See that, I mean, obviously, okay, so there have been other people, but there were people on Twitter sharing their stories too.
Yeah.
Which we're not going to blast all over the place. You guys can find that yourself.
Yeah, just search Justin Roiland
Just
on
do
Twitter.
that.
So someone shared their experience with him in like a series of DMs that he sent and to her, and it's basically like pervy. Okay, first of all, he drops the F slur in it.
Why?
He also says weirdly racist shit in it.
For no
and
reason.
the context is it's about cum.
I mean, like, could you do anything weirder?
Yeah, so she was a fan of his, of Rick and Morty specifically, like a huge fan of Rick and Morty.
Okay.
And he
So
sent
he just
that.
took advantage of that.
Yeah.
Got it. That's
So
pretty
that's
disturbing. Pretty
yeah.
prevalent, I would say, in
Definitely.
Holly Weird.
So prevalent in Hollyweird.
But like, yeah, I don't know. What is with some people in power? You know what I mean?
Another person tweeted whatever. On September 2015, Justin Roiland followed me on Twitter. I was 16. Of course, I was so excited because I loved Rick and Morty at the time, so I messaged him, and we started talking every now and then. Some of it was very casual, but some parts were 100% weird. And then she shared a bunch of the messages. He nicknamed her Jailbait.
Absolutely not.
And kept like referring to her as Jailbait. And did the same thing, used the F slur. Why?
Just why?
At one point he made a comment, "You should run away from home and go into sex surgery. You fucking stupid F slur bitch. JK."
What?
Yep.
Why? Just why?
Like literally, why would you say that? And then he said something like, "You better not post these screenshots."
Guess what?
Yeah, like, I mean, and these are from literally 2015, these messages.
Horrifying.
Is it cool being a jailbait? Does the FBI follow you around arresting all the men you sleep with?
Just like, why are you such a fucking weirdo?
I don't know. Like,
Why
what
is
makes
such a
you think you're
pervert?
allowed to say that?
Like, I can't imagine. It's just, I don't know. It's just very weird to actually see the things that they really say. And you're like, why were you even thinking this? What in your head makes this okay? Like, what is the, like, thought passage that just, like, passes through where there's no flow chart that says, no, you should, is this person under 18? Yes. Should you do this? No. Should you do this to anybody? No.
Not an excuse, obviously, at all, because he's clearly a perv. But he did say in multiple messages, like, I'm so drunk right now. I'm so drunk right now. Like, whether that's real or not, like, why are you getting drunk and DMing 16-year-olds is the question.
It sounds like it's a real problem with
yeah.
a lot of things, actually.
A lot of things.
Yeah.
Anyway, get your vices in check, you fucking loser.
I mean, just, yeah.
Don't flirt with kids over DM. Don't call them jailbait. You're weird. That's such a weird fucking thing to do.
It's so different when you're 16 and you're talking to someone.
So
it's just
hard.
like, it's
It's
so
like,
fucking different
and she
when you're
was
a child.
also a fan of Rick and Morty.
It's
and
just
she
like,
was so excited when he followed her. I just like, I can imagine being, it's like if I were 16 and Christopher Maloney followed me on Twitter, I would have fucking came in my jeans. I would have been so excited. And if he ended up being a pervert, I would not know what to do. I probably would
have honestly gone along with it. I mean, at least that, not to speak for you, but that's probably what I would have done.
That's probably what I would have done. And then it would, like, 5 years later, I would have been like, wait, that was fucking weird. That like grown ass man was talking to me when I was 16.
I mean, I've evaluated myself enough to know I shouldn't have done a lot of stuff. And like,
totally.
But I didn't fucking know that when I was a child.
But it's not on, it should not be on us to make that choice. It should be on the adult
literally
in the
never.
situation.
Yeah.
Fucking A, bro.
And I can say that.
Yeah, we can all say that. But he's another one where you just know that those fucking incels, no offense, who like his show, I'm so sorry, but it's true. They're not going to fucking care that he's being charged with domestic abuse.
So many non-incels too that watch his show and like
know.
it. I'm sure there are some funny things, I'm sure, but like, you know, I can't believe I'm saying that. But there are, I'm sure, a lot of people that support him and probably think he's great and real, and this is not happening and this is fake or something. anything.
What really sucks is like,
Or that, they kind of believe in this shit too. So I don't know. It's kind of hand in hand incel shit, maybe.
totally. And he has multiple shows, and now he has like a video game.
Great.
And you just like think about all the people who are employed, and this is something we've talked about before, but who are like employed by his show, writers on Rick and Morty, all the like fucking artists on Rick and Morty. He has another show, and I'm sure his second show is greenlit after they even knew about some accusations against him because Hollyweird doesn't care.
Which we say.
Yeah.
I mean, they just don't. I mean, they keep loving to give people new shit. I'm sure he'll just be right back. I mean, but they are felony charges. This is
That's the thing. That's what I was just going to say.
It's pretty serious.
I feel like it's kind of rare that we talk. Well, no, it's not rare, but
not rare, but it's rare for like
the first drop in the pan to be a felony domestic violence charge. I feel like that's like the Andrew Callaghan situation where it's like, women sharing their stories about like how he's a fucking fucker, but not necessarily pressing charges for whatever reason, is way more normal than this, which is like being charged with domestic violence. And also in 2020, it didn't say whether it was the same person who filed the order. It wasn't clear if it was the same person who, with the domestic battery charge, but a protective order was filed against him in October 2020. But the domestic battery and false imprisonment happened in May 2020.
Ugh, imagine being trapped with that person during the fucking pandemic.
His fucking voice.
Ooh, no thanks.
No thanks.
That's what Fran says. No thanks.
Is he licking his scar?
No, he's like hiding his face. I'll put him in the Slimer.
Yeah, put his shameful little hide in the Slimer.
He's really definitely a shrimp today.
It's so weird with cats how you can see the veins in their ears.
That's Zoe's huge take.
I mean, it is my huge take because I'm like, ooh,
don't make me see that.
Do you see it?
I mean, I never really think about it, but I guess so.
I think about it all the time. Oh, you want a picture with him? I was literally going to zoom in on the vein. Must be zoom on the vein. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Tell me what to do and I'm going to listen.
Okay, I got it. Must be zoom on the vein. So, am I going to watch Rick and Morty? No. We'll keep an eye out for more Justin Roiland stories. I'm sure they'll be coming out. I don't think he's made a statement yet. I mean, I bet his lawyers are like, please don't, because you're being charged with a felony.
Are we sure? Let's see, just for kicks.
I mean, I think he's maintaining his innocence. I really hope that whoever is pressing this charge stays anonymous.
Yeah, I really hope so, because that would be very scary for them.
Yeah.
And like, again, yeah. That's what we were talking about, because this is a exceptionally heavy charge for a first offense.
Yeah.
It's like, of course there must be other people.
Exactly.
Because you can't just go around life.
This is from 2020.
Unbelievable. There have to be other people.
Yeah.
I mean, there are other people for sure.
Yeah.
We've
there are
seen.
other people who have at least had like weird interactions with him online that we've seen the receipts.
Oh, issue statement.
He did issue a statement, or his lawyer did?
I think he did. Let's see. The attorney. No, you're right. Issues an official response. It's hard to overstate how inaccurate the recent media coverage of the situation has been, reads the statement. To be clear, not only is Justin innocent, but we have every expectation that this matter is on course to be dismissed once the district attorney's office has completed its methodical review of the evidence. We look forward to clearing Justin's name, shut up, and helping him move forward as swiftly as possible. At the time of writing, Roiland himself has not yet to offer an official response to the charges. Okay, sorry, that was the slowest I've ever read anything in my life. Yeah, please, no one expose Jane Doe. Certainly not. I'm very scared of his fans.
Yeah, I'm scared of his fans as well. And that same reporter, Jordan Crucchiola, posted another tweet that says, a crucial addendum to the news of domestic violence charges against Justin Roiland. This incident allegedly occurred in 2020. I know journalists who have pursued stories about him since years before that. There are more women. There are more stories. I hope they're okay.
That's so sad.
It's so fucked.
Boy. I mean, when will it ever end?
It simply won't.
Wish it would.
It simply will not end. And, it's not that every, alternative comedian who makes edgelordy content is a perv or an abuser.
Yeah, some are just edgelords, I guess. But like, I mean, I don't love edgelords either.
No, I'm like, what are you doing this for?
Yeah,
Like, you know,
why?
like you are like
just tick, 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 right on the just tap dancing
on the grave of perverts. My name is Diane.
On the grave of perverts, on the line of decency,
Definitely.
or whatever.
So you know, we'll obviously watch
Sure.
and see how these stories progress, which is, I'm sure, nothing will happen with Andrew Callaghan. He'll drift off for about 6 months, and then he'll come back with a brand new YouTube channel,
Sounds good to me.
and his fans will follow him. But hopefully he doesn't get another HBO documentary.
Oh God. I mean, yeah,
He's
probably
pretty
won't.
young.
I'm sure he won't though.
He's pretty young. He's 25.
If that really
Yeah,
idiot.
I know.
Oh no.
He was born in 1997.
I mean, I can't get over that.
Yeah.
Oh, these are the 25-year-olds now. It's wild. Sorry, not to blanket statement all 25-year-olds right now, but
I mean,
wild.
it's wild. And Justin Roiland, I mean, I have no idea.
So, I mean, how old he is? No.
No, I don't know how old he is, but I also don't know what's going to happen with Rick and Morty. They had like a bajillion episode order the last time.
Just stop.
I know. I mean, but people
fine.
really
You don't
fucking
have
like
to, I
that
guess.
show.
Just like make sure he doesn't get
Adult
any money.
Swim must
I
be
don't
so
know.
pissed off.
I'm sure they're just pissed. This is really their like anchor.
It really is.
This is their anchor show. Like, I mean, sorry to Eric Andre, but this is the anchor show.
Yeah, no offense, Eric. Yeah, it's not.
Ooh.
They must be so mad.
I'd be shitting.
You know, but like kind of if he goes to jail. No, because he's the voice.
Oh yeah.
He's
Well,
the
they
voice.
definitely have to find a new voice. I mean, but yeah,
Somebody
I don't know.
else can do that fucking weird ass voice, right?
He's so tied up in it.
I know.
Dan Harmon, what do you think?
I think Dan Harmon's I don't think he's
Is he shitting?
the bee's knees either.
I don't care about.
I don't know about him. I don't know about any like abuse stuff, but I know that I remember reading that he's like a bit of a dick. Like he's kind of like, you know, because he also did Community.
I've heard
And
that.
I guess the hours were insane, and he was sort of like a bit of a tyrant type.
Yeah, I mean that sounds accurate. For
Yeah,
that kind
so
of person.
I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people knew about it.
Probably.
I mean, if you get charged with domestic violence 2 years ago, 2.5. Well, it's 2023.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Like
a while
2.5
ago.
years ago.
I mean, you would tell. Listen, if I were him, I'd tell Dan Harmon.
I'd tell Dan Harmon.
But I'm sure Dan was probably like, "Listen, I hope this shit clears up, man, or whatever. Let's fucking get back to work.
Yeah.
Or
Let's
whatever.
work. Let's work for 14 hours straight.
Let's work through this."
So
My name is
fuck
Diane,
those
and I
men.
guess I'm never going to watch Rick and Morty again. Oopsies.
My name is Diane, and I wasn't watching Rick and Morty anyway.
No. It's
I
more of someone else's show.
I really wanted to like it though. Is the thing when it first came out, I was like, why don't I like this show?
I tried.
I tried to.
I really tried. And I watched, I think, every single episode with J-Dog, but like, no.
Oh, J-Dog liked it.
Oh, yeah.
Jer likes it too.
It's just like, I don't
Boys,
know.
men like it. Men like it.
Men love Rick and Morty.
I guess because this is like borderline Back to the Future.
Maybe.
Maybe it's some like weird shit with that.
Oh, God, I bet.
I bet.
Ew, it is, because it's an old man and a little boy.
Yeah.
Old
That is the
man
thing.
and a little boy.
Not a great match.
Not a good one.
So let's shut the door on these goddamn pervs.
Feel it, feel it. I'm going to shut the door. Ugh. I'm sure Mark is upset.
I'm sure Mark has seen every episode of Rick and Morty.
Oh, he has it on. He still has cable, and he's been taping it
Oh, yeah.
or whatever.
It's season recording for sure.
Totally, and it's just like he'll even. It's like he doesn't really know how to use his DVR.
No.
But
He had his wife do it.
He had his wife do it, but for a while he was
But
like
his wife hates Rick and Morty.
cannot stand it. But he was like recording the replays too.
So annoying.
He was recording all of it. He just didn't understand. Oh, wow.
Jeffrey Bezos. Wow.
Incredible.
How did that happen?
I accidentally knocked with my foot
Oh,
or
okay.
my hand, my foot.
I was like, I see your feet.
But oh yeah. Anyway, that's my huge DVR story with them. But yeah, definitely Sugar Ray all day loves Rick and Morty.
Andrew Callaghan? He doesn't know who he is.
No
Definitely
idea.
not.
No clue.
So there you go. There
You'd
you
be
have
like
it.
my accountant, Andrew Callaghan.
It's such an accountant name.
Not really.
Okay, so let's move on to Good Boys. Any?
Oh, my bread. Got a good pumpernickel from Sprouts.
Oh, pumpernickel from
How?
Sprouts.
Well, I guess I'll put on the slammer, maybe. We'll see if... It's probably already a chunkzilla in there.
Is it?
They have been chunky.
I don't even notice how chonk it gets.
Oh, listen. Me and Diane just doing the Wilmer every week,
Do I have a good boy? Let me think.
Do you?
Let me think about a good boy. Have I eaten anything? Have I enjoyed life? No.
No, I have not been enjoying my life.
I have not been
Mine is
enjoying
like-
myself at all. My eyes are kind of stinging.
Oh.
Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Why?
I don't know. I've been having weird dreams. I had a dream that I made out with this guy who I knew as a child.
Child, oh no.
Child? No, but he's my age.
Okay.
Horrible kisser in my dream.
In your dream.
I never kissed him.
Did you have like a crush on him when you were younger?
It was always a bit of a will they, won't they?
Oh.
Because his brother and my brother were really good friends.
God, that's always the big starter there.
I know, and he's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie,
Okay.
but horrible kisser in my dream.
I hate that. What's his first name? Was he your first crush?
No, he
Name
was
your first crush that wasn't a blanket or a cartoon character. My name is Julia.
Gregory. Don't laugh at me. It was his name.
I wasn't expecting it because mine is Zachary.
Oh, you know what? I also had a crush on a boy named Matthew,
Oh.
but that was in kindergarten, that doesn't really count. But Gregory, second grade crush, real.
This was a kindergarten crush, and his name was Zachary or Zach, and I thought
Okay.
it was just so, I don't know, cool that he had a Z in his name. Like it started,
What
he was
about
all the way
me?
at the end of I know, but now I have a crush on Zoe. She's
Yeah.
replaced Zachary.
I was
for me.
gonna ask, but I'm glad you were honest.
And it was not it was a ZACH, not
Right.
like a
Oh, no CK.
no CK, never CK.
Louis CK.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Another perfect
Was
person.
he in the news?
I don't think so. Oh, you know what? Wasn't he? Something happened. Fucking Lewis. I hate that guy.
He's always around. Oh, we didn't even talk about the Crystalia documentary. Did you watch it?
Oh my god, I forgot. Oh no, I have to catch up on the Crystalia documentary. I'm
He's
sorry.
licking his scar.
Oh no. Oh no, he's licking his ass.
Oh, perfect.
What was it gonna? Oh yeah, Chris. No.
Louis.
Louis.
The Crystalia documentary was made by
Enthusiastic person?
another comedian who I guess just sucks.
It's-
No. Wait, sorry. It was made by a stand-up comedian who doesn't suck. A dude, and it was pretty informative. But I was like, Crystalia is maybe not famous enough for like a Discovery Plus to make a doc about him. But
Wow.
it was on YouTube. We can put a screenshot of the doc in Wilmer.
Though I wish it were on Discovery Plus.
Yeah, I mean,
My
that would have been
favorite
great.
channel.
But fuck that guy. I mean, he's touring and stuff right now, and it seems like on Twitter every single...
Oh, the news about him was he was just getting blacklisted from places, I think. I think people
Louis?
were just like, oh no, this was Crystalia. Wait, that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
Yeah. So it's like Crystalia's on tour, and it seems like every day on Twitter another comedy club is booking him and then getting called out for booking him and then being like, no, we're good people. We love
so
female
sorry."
comics. I'm like, well, do you? Because I feel like you definitely knew before you booked him what the allegations were.
Yeah, I mean, how can you fucking not know at this point? It blows my mind.
Yeah.
And the Louis C.K., I don't know if this is true, but it said, and take it out if it's not, but it said that he's going to be performing at Madison Square Garden and he's going to live stream it on his website.
What a fucking pervert.
I don't think, I can't tell if that's true because I didn't have time, so we'll see.
I
But
believe it.
I kind of believe it.
I believe it.
Weirdo.
Okay, well, perfect. So no good boys, it sounds
I
like.
guess not. No.
I guess not. Okay, let's move on to TV talk.
Okay, I have to pee.
Okay, great.
And maybe get some more coffee.
Okay. TV talk. What are your TV talks?
Oh, I mean, weird week, but
Yeah, I
long
feel like
spleen week. But
yeah, Fran's big spleen.
it's just like, I don't know. 2 weeks of him in recovery is just, I get so bored of TV that I just like doodle like I do other shit.
Yeah.
Do other artsy boring shit. And I feel like I don't like take in a lot of what I'm watching.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's not like a movie that I'm watching right before bed, or if it's like, but yeah, I watch, what the fuck is it called now? The thing on Peacock.
Paul T. Goldman?
Paul T. Goldman. Pause.
You did?
I'm on episode 3.
Okay.
It's so funny.
It's silly.
It's one of those shows where you're just like, fuck, I wish I thought of this format.
That's
I'm
the
so
thing, is
pissed.
it's like, so if you haven't seen the show, I don't know how I'm even going to describe it, but there's basically this gem of an individual named Paul Finkelstein.
Most annoying person you've ever met.
Yeah, he's such a, Jerry was like, he's such a schlemazel.
Oh, you know as much.
Yeah.
Carlos knows what it means too. I was like, wait, how'd you learn this?
I don't know. Jewish culture is so real.
It's so good.
Anyway, he basically has what he considers to be a wild story that he wrote. He self-published a book about it and then wrote a script about it. And this show on Peacock is kind of half documentary, half the script, but he is playing himself in the script about his life.
Yeah.
Was that a good way of describing it?
That's a good way.
Okay.
And it's like mockumentary-ish.
Yes, it's weird. It's, kind of rehearsal-y.
Yeah. But just like not, I mean, scripted, obviously. Much
Yes.
more scripted.
Yes.
Way more scripted.
Yes.
But like hilarious. I mean, like I'm finding it hilarious.
Yeah,
I'm LOLing.
It's a case study in a very unique human being, I would say.
Yeah.
I recommend it.
It's really funny. I think it's good. I mean, and I'm pissed I didn't think of the format. Those are the 3 things that make me happy about a show.
Right.
When I'm actually jealous that I didn't think of it.
Yeah.
When it makes me laugh out loud. And that's it.
Other than that, I'm simply rewatching Veep. Oh my god, sorry.
Did he try to jump up?
He tried to jump up and he ran into me. Oh, he wants to go in there.
Oh, of course he does.
Does that mean he has to shit?
No.
Any other TV talks?
There's
The Circle?
Oh god, I still didn't catch up.
Wow.
Don't kill me.
I'm not going to kill you. It's not that deep.
It's not that good though. Is
No,
it?
I mean,
Is it fun?
it's the same as it is every season, where I'm like, for whatever reason.
Put Zoe on the circle. She deserves it.
I don't know if I would like being alone
Yeah,
like
I
that.
know.
Like,
That's
I
a
don't
lot.
like people.
That's a lot of weeks.
I don't like people, so that part of it would be nice, but I love being in my own home. And so I don't know if I'd want to be in some random apartment in the UK that's filmed all the time.
Oh, the UK part kind of annoys me. It's like if I'm going to go across the pond this
Yeah.
far, you're going to put me in a little cell? I don't think so.
Like, I feel like part of me is like, I would love it. And then the other part of me is like, wow, that also sounds like my nightmare at the same time.
Imagine being that alone with your thoughts. Except you're not, because it's like every 4 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, please join everybody. Or wait, am I getting the voice right? I don't know.
There's no voice.
There's no voice?
No.
I forget. Oh, they're just like
The people read out aloud.
so-and-so, LOL, winky face,
Circle message.
circle message.
What do you
Wow.
think about Tyra? I don't know why I said Tyra. No one's name is Tyra. What do you think about Tyra? Because she said during the funky losers game that you are hideous. Whatever.
It's basically exactly how they talk.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
God.
it's like shrug emoji.
Shrug emoji, and then they'll put them through some like project to catch them in a lie where
Right.
it's like, oh, you're a woman? Put on makeup.
Right. Exactly. Like
Rude.
put makeup on this mannequin and prove that you're a woman.
That's rude.
So rude.
It is kind of weird. I didn't really think about that. But anyway,
There's
fun
just
show,
ways
though.
that there's it's very
rude
fun.
but fun.
There's a show semi-similar to it on Peacock called The Traitor. I actually don't know if it's similar at all or if it's just another mind game reality show. I haven't watched it, but I might. Mind game reality show.
I mean, I did try to watch that weird one that was like a dating game but horoscopes, and it just sucked.
I
was
didn't
just
watch
like,
that.
This sucks.
Never heard of it.
I mean,
Don't
whatever.
know her.
Don't know her. I mean, you don't want to.
No.
Definitely, there was actually 2 like, Fran, come on. There were 2 astrology dating shows, and both were bad.
Mhm.
And one of them was on Discovery Plus.
Ah, beautiful. All right. Well, I think we can end it there.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Email Diane at badboypod.com. Your bad boys on the block, your good boys. Maybe you have a TV talk recommendation for us to ignore.
Please.
Maybe
Give me
you
something
want to
to
buy a
watch while I
Diane
go.
shirt. Shop.badboypod.com.
She loves to be a clothier.
And here's a wild idea.
Oh.
Follow us at Bad Boy Podcast.
Oh my God.
On Instagram.
We love a follow.
Ugh.
Twitter we don't do so much. Instagram, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-star review.
Oh my God.
Get a fucking
Get
pin.
a pin.
It's free.
Maybe we should do a 5-star review pin request on Instagram.
Stories? Oh, yeah. I'll do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
I mean, Diane will.
Yeah, Diane. Right, of course.
Diane absolutely can't wait to get to that. Yeah,
good boy, Fran. Good boy, Fran. Bad boy, everyone else.
Bad boy is Cone. He loves his cone.
No, he hates
There's not
his
a
cone.
cat that loves his cone more.
He's so cute, though, in his little...
I know.
Oh,
He looks
what
like
a sad little boy.
Space cat.
All right. Well, Godspeed and happy vegan eggplant parmesan sandwich to you all.
Oh my god.
Oh, Hollywood Tourist Bus LA.
Sometimes it passes and I'm like, get the fuck out, guys. Get the fuck out of here.
Host of Bad Boy Pod over here.
Hey guys.
Maybe you've heard of it.
They're just like, wow, 2 losers.
Maybe you saw it on Vulture 3 years ago.
Oh.
Probably.
2 beautiful women that podcast, I think is what they were just saying.
What a fucking dumb money grab.
I don't know. Not my
The thing is, like, all of these celebrities have wildly big fences and gates outside of their places, so it's not like you can see anything other than their gate.
It's so weird. You think you're gonna see Brad Pitt slurping down on something?
Ramen?
Sunbathing?
Yeah.
Ramen? You think you're gonna see Brad Pitt picking up his ramen order that
You
was
think
delivered
you're
by
gonna see
Postmates?
Brad Pitt doing
Caviar?
a photo shoot in the desert?
Yeah, I think so. I think about it constantly.
And we won't put a photo of that in Warmer Slider.
We won't.
Okay, perfect.
And we probably won't put what his child said either about
No,
him.
I
But
don't
his
think
child
so.
hates him. Was it Maddox that hates him so much?
I don't know which one. They didn't say which one it was, but I'm gonna
Name
assume
the child. Just
it's
kidding.
all of them.
They're like in their 20s now, right?
Yeah, one of them is. They're not children anymore.
They're literally not kids.
No,
Wow.
his kid, but they're not. Yeah, Fran's a child in his little cone.
Oh, Frank.
Relax, Fran. Take a nap.
He's like,
There he
do you
goes.
feel sorry for me?
Not really.
Please.
Okay, then I do. Okay, you can. Brought to you by Lady Barts now.
You're welcome.
You're
Brought
Thank
to
you.
you by Lady Parts.